Hello and a very warm welcome. You're watching Times Now with me, Priya Behel, and straight up at the top of this broadcast, we shift our focus to the mother of all battles in phase 2 that is playing out in Bhabanipur. It is Mamata Banerjee versus Suvendu Adhikari. You can see the visuals all coming in from West Bengal that is going to polls in phase 2 today. It has been marred by incidents of violence, clashing, allegations of EVM rigging, but specifically speaking of Bhabanipur, tensions have erupted in this constituency where there is a neck-and-neck fight between Suvendu Adhikari and Mamata Banerjee. The latest that we're learning is that were slogans of Jai Bangla being raised against Suvendu Adhikari, and according to reports, he was sent back by voters. This happened at Harish Mukherjee Nagar polling station. Central forces also seem to have carried out a baton charge during this incident. The Election Commission has now sought a report on this matter. Remember, this is a high-stakes battle in Bhabanipur. For the TMC, it is obviously about a prestige battle for Chief Minister and Party Supremo's authority in what is considered her stronghold. For the BJP on the other side, Suvendu Adhikari in particular, in all likelihood, the most likely candidate for CM face if BJP comes to power, defeating Mamata in her own backyard yet again is going to be a major goal.
दादा क्या आपके ऊपर हमला किया जा रहा है दादा
ममता की गुंडा लोग ये दे आर नॉट द वोटर्स दे ऑल आर आउटसाइडर्स हेलो hooligans attack me booth number 217 Jai Hind Bhavan.
Suvendu Adhikari there claiming that he has been attacked by people who he says are outsiders. He said Mamata's voters are outsiders, a narrative that we have seen playing out at the hustings. Multiple campaigners from the TMC have tried to say that it is about outsiders. Mamata Banerjee, in fact, said that police observers are also outsiders who have come to West Bengal, who know nothing about Bengal's culture, Bengal's language. They are just BJP agents. My colleague Shivam also got us a ground report. Here's what transpired.
Tensions have escalated in the Bhabanipur area. We are reporting from Bhabanipur, and you see Suvendu Adhikari basically talking to the media. This entire area has been right now just cordoned off by the CRPF officials, the central police officials just reached on the spot. You are seeing almost a lathi charge that is happening currently. The entire area is on a high alert. You'll see the traffic police officers, the Bengal police officers, the CRPF officers with lathis in their hand. Currently, there were visuals coming in where the people who were raising slogans against Suvendu Adhikari were being dragged by, were being lathi charged by the officials. And just on the opposite side, if I would zoom, you can see heavy police deployment here. While on the opposite side, there's a group of people raising slogans against Suvendu Adhikari. This almost happened for 20 minutes before the additional deployment was brought here. And here you also see the CRPF officials with the lathis in their hand, currently trying to make sure that, the situation doesn't go out of the hand. This is the Bhabanipur area. We are near the Harish Mukherjee precise area where the tensions have escalated. On the opposite side, you will see again the group of people standing there. They were lathi charged and being fled from this particular place. So this is happening in the Bhabanipur area, the highly contested area. Here also you are seeing the people asking.
The heat is only rising. It is a close contest, especially in the second phase. A lot is at stake for both the BJP and TMC, and it is showing on the ground. The latest coming in from Canning. Voting has been halted at booth number 112 in Canning West. It has been reported that voting was stopped for about an hour in this area. Protests are currently underway where people are opposing alleged beating of the panchayat head of that area. My colleague Shivam now joins us for more on this. Shivam, what really transpired here and why are there protests also against the CRPF there reportedly?
So again, basically the information came almost 15 minutes back that Canning Paschim this time, this is the Canning Paschim area, booth number 1 and 13, where tension escalated, the polling was stopped because there was a protest against, as you rightly mentioned, CRPF officials. Now the allegation, this is coming from the Trinamool Congress side. They are saying that one of their poll agent, whose name is Pradeep, was being beaten up by the CRPF officials, and then the case was registered against him without him being anything charged, without him being doing anything illegal. So these are the allegations that came almost an hour back in this particular area, after which there was a certain level of protest that escalated, and after that the fresh report that they are coming in, we're yet to get the details out of it, that polling was stopped for some time because again the sloganeering was happening, the crowd was emerging near the entire polling station, and it could lead to sometimes the booth capturing, sometimes somebody can enter illegally and tamper with the EVM and the VVPAT as well. So at that time what we've been given to understand, again the official sources are yet to give an official statement onto that, but for now what we've been given to understand is that for some time the polling was stopped. Remember, this is the same area, South 24 Parganas, where in the morning also we are seeing clashes breaking out between the ISF, the Indian Secular Front, and the Trinamool Congress. At that time, ISF was basically alleging that the TMC goons are basically targeting him. So again, the allegations are going on. Election Commission is taking the cognizance of it, and we are yet to get the official version out for now.
All right, we'll keep tracking those developments. Stay on with me, Shivam. But we've got latest numbers of voting coming in. They might have been halted for an hour in Canning West, but otherwise it has been smooth sailing in West Bengal. The number of 93% in phase 1 is likely to be matched or not, which remains to be seen. But as of now, the last numbers coming in till 3 p.m., almost 79% of people in West Bengal's phase 2 seats had already cast their vote. Shivam, you are tracking developments in Bhabanipur, irrespective of how the results in rest of West Bengal go. Bhabanipur is going to be that one flagship seat whose result is going to be watched by all and sundry. What are you gathering from the ground? Tell us about how Mamata Banerjee has been going from booth to booth since morning. What has the turnout been like? If you have been able to speak to voters there, what are they saying? Badla or badlav?
So it's an interesting fact that two of the biggest leaders in this election, from one from TMC, Trinamool Congress, Mamata Banerjee, and Suvendu Adhikari from BJP, they both are fighting this entire seat, and both of them are going booth to booth. And interestingly, both of them are doing the same thing, but they are alleging each other of intimidating the voters. So today in the morning we see Trinamool Congress chief Mamata Banerjee basically went and sat outside the polling station. At that time, Suvendu Adhikari was almost 4 to 5 kilometers away from where she was. She was also, taking the tour of all the booths just to make sure that everything is happening in the transparent way. At that time, he particularly said that Mamata Banerjee is trying to intimidate the voters. 15 minutes cut to that, Suvendu Adhikari reaches almost the same spot where Mamata Banerjee is, and that is where the tension really escalated. That is where the security development was really high. And although he was talking to the people, he was talking to the agents, the booth level agents who are currently present there of the BJP, just to make sure that there is no such intimidation of voter happening. So while both of the parties are basically alleging that they are going on the poll booth to make sure that everything is happening in the transparent way, but their opponent, when it goes on the same polling booth, then suddenly it becomes intimidation of votes. So again, war of narrative, war of words is going on. But apart from that, again, the numbers that are coming in, it's almost the same. We were talking about in the first phase also at this particular time, around 3:30, 3:40, 78% of the voting happened that time as well. And this time also 78% of the voting is happening. What's interesting is that this time it is in the urban and semi-urban areas. So traditionally, there's a perception that urban area doesn't vote very well, but the numbers are surprising. And again, it leads, it is giving a hint that yes, again we can see the 90+% mark, this mark in by 5 p.m. today.
Yes, in fact, speaking specifically of South 24 Parganas, 76.75% voting has been recorded here so far, which is a second lowest. In fact, the highest turnout, if we go district-wise, 8 districts, remember, are voting in phase 2. The highest turnout is in Purba Bardhaman. It is 83.11%. In Hooghly is 80.77%, and then come rest of the districts where it is above 75% all in all, the lowest being recorded 75.38% turnout in Kolkata South. But if in politics BJP is known for its man-to-man marking, especially in close contests like this West Bengal contest has been turning out to be, you should listen in to what Suvendu Adhikari and Mamta Banerjee have been saying, even as Shivam told us how they are almost trailing and tracking each other as they go around booth to booth in Bhawanipur, ensuring that their voters vote for them and are not intimidated, at the same time alleging that the other side is trying to instill fear.
She is candidate. She is every right to visit every booth. I have no objection. But she is accompanied with 50-60 gunda and obstructing the people and threatening the Hindu voters. It's not good. Election Commission should take appropriate action. Today she is not the Chief Minister. She is the only a simple candidate. CRPF and CAPF is deployed in every area to maintain the law and order situation. It's engaged by the Election Commission of India. Is there anything? She will speak to Election Commission of India. Don't disturb the voter.
देखिए कैसे हमारा वर्कर को पिटा है रात में ऑफिसर इंचार्ज विजयगंज पुलिस स्टेशन भांगोर जस्ट देखिए जो एट्रोसिटीज कैन यू सी एक क्या गुंडाराज चल रहा है देश को बेच दिया ऐसे वोट कभी होता है ऐसे कभी वोट नहीं होता है वोट शांति से होता है लोकतंत्र डेमोक्रेसी का फेस्टिवल होता है लेकिन ये तो लोकतंत्र को पूरा बालोटा बजा दिया पूरा इसको एट्रोसिटीज कर दिया इंटेंशन इज वेरी क्लियर दैट बीजेपी वांट्स दैट फोर्सफुली टू रिग द इलेक्शन बट our workers and people are ready to die but they will not leave the place.
Just to put things in context, so far one person has died during elections in West Bengal, a state which in 2021 was responsible for almost 50%, more than that number of deaths that took place nationwide. With that, we take a quick break.